Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is video 4 in the selling series, and it is work ethic. The reason I wanted to wrap this series up with work ethic is because work ethic is crucial to success. Work ethic plays a big part in the perseverance and the homework aspect in whatever job you are currently in. And work ethic. I was lucky enough to have grown up with a family full of business owners. And when I say a family full of business owners, I mean my father, both sets of grandparents, every aunt, every uncle, cousins are business owners, and they are thriving at their businesses and their companies. And I got the opportunity to witness what that hard work gave them. That blood, sweat, and tears, so to speak, going into their jobs, going into their careers, to see how that hard work paid off. And my dad instilled that in me at a very young age that, I remember I wanted a pony. I wanted a pony so bad, and my dad bought me a pony, and then I wanted to start barrel racing. And I grew up on a ranch, and he would have me, okay, well, you're going to get a pony. You're going to have to work for this pony. You're going to have to work for your saddle. You're going to have to work for the fees to enter all these events. And I remember thinking, okay, Dad, thank you so much. Just give me the opportunity. Just give me that pony. And he got me the pony, and I remember every Saturday. And I had to put on the white rubber boots and go out in all the pastures. I would have to clean the stalls that go in the pastures, and I would have to kick down all the manure and spread the fertilizer, my dad would say. And after I had done that, I'd have to go to the other pasture with the wheelbarrow. Now granted, my friends, I'm like 7. My friends are calling me, hey, you want to come over and play Barbies? I just got the Barbie Dream Corvette. Or hey, want to come jump on my trampoline? No, that's okay. I've got to go spread the manure in the pastures. So, good times. But I didn't mind because my dad had bought me the pony, and I was just tickled to death. And then in the other pasture, I had the wheelbarrow with my white rubber boots, with a pitchfork, getting up all the manure from that pasture and then bagging it in trash bags. And my dad would drive me to the end of the road for me to sell that manure as fertilizer. And I remember I did it. I was, tickled because I had the pony. And I remember my dad worked with me, and I practiced and ended up winning the state championship. And my dad was always like, see, sissy, that hard work, that is what it's always going to take to be the best. You can't give 100%. Anybody can give 100%, but if you want to win and you want to be the best, you have to give 150% every single day. And that has always stayed with me in everything that I did. And after I won the state championship, then I went on to do the junior rodeo circuit, and they had goat tying. I remember I so wanted to do the steers with the lasso, but that was for boys, and the girls had to do the goat tying. And I remember my dad got a goat, and he brought it home, and I thought he was going to put it in one of the corrals, but oh no, he lets it loose in part of our backyard and was like, okay, here's the tie, this is what you have to use, go to the goat. And I remember day one, it was so easy because I walked right up to the goat, got the goat, and was able to tie the goat. And he was like, okay. So then the next day I get home from school, and he's like, okay. I'm like, are you going to go put the goat in the pen? He's like, no, you're going to catch the goat. And I'm like, but Daddy, in the arena, I ride all the way down, and there in this event, the goat, there was a stake at the end of this arena, and then the goat was tied on a rope. So you rode your horse or pony all the way down, got off, and then you had the rope to kind of get to the goat to then tie the goat up. But I was like, Dad, the goat is tied. He's on a rope. He goes, anybody's going to do that. That's what they're all practicing. You're going to catch the goat. And I remember thinking, okay. He goes, this is going to make you better, and this is going to make you faster by catching the goat. So how many days do you think it took? Day 2, day 3, before that goat saw me come out the back door and just hightail it out of there. He was like, oh, no, little girl, I know what you're up to. I would chase that goat for over an hour. But it paid off, and my dad was right, because my speed and my response after practicing every day like that, whenever there was an event, I was able to be that much faster and that much quicker because he was already there and I wasn't having to chase him around the arena. But the moral of the story is I worked and worked and worked, and he was right. That extra practice. And when he said anybody can give 100%, but you're going to have to give 100%, 150% if you want to be the best and you want to win. And everything I've ever done in life after that, any sports, everything, I always remember that and I always practice that. And that 50% is typically done behind the scenes when no one's watching and no one is around. That's when you are honing your skill. You know what your skill set is, and that's what you're practicing. No matter what industry you are in, you are putting in the hard work, the blood, sweat, and tears to be the best that you can in that position. Whether it is absolute just passion, you love working, you love the challenge, which we all do. I mean, I am thrilled by the challenge and putting in the hard work and the strategy and everything to meet that challenge, overcome that challenge, and then what's next. There are some that may be driven by the desire to win, and you are working to win, to absolutely be the best that you can be and reach that goal and to achieve success in your position, in your field, in your industry. And the good thing about the work ethic is if you are driven and you have that work ethic, that's where you hit that obstacle or you hit that first defeat or something, and you have that fire in the belly where you don't wince, you don't blink whatsoever. You keep on going because that has made you that much stronger, that much more determined, because that's all you know is that work, that training, that hard work, and to keep on going. And then we all know those defeats make the victories that much stronger, but it's fire in the belly. I always say, we'll point out with someone, they're going to be great because you can see the fire in the belly, and they have that refuse to lose attitude. They have that will. It is giving up is not an option. And to me, that is what work ethic is. It is that ability and self-drive to work. And when you don't think you can work harder, find a way to work harder and be the best that you can in what you are doing. And if you don't have work ethic, you won't understand the perseverance. If you don't have a work ethic, how will you continue to be self-motivated to do all the homework that it takes to succeed in your position? So thank you so much for taking the time to stop by my channel and watch this video. If you liked this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, I would love it if you would subscribe and stay tuned for the upcoming videos. Thank you so much and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.